We'll start the meeting.
Okay. So can you guys see the kitties?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So if you have made a page before, you'll go to login and it should recognize your email as long as you use the same email you've used before. So that might be a little glitch. If you have not, then you scroll down here to fundraise and it'll walk you through the steps. But let me show for those of you who have already done one. Why is it not? Oh. So I'll have a couple more things. Then you guys probably won't have this. Oh, there we go. You probably won't have the organization option on yours, but so this was my last year's big day of giving. So the only thing I changed on this was this picture.
Oh, it's so recent. Wow. Okay.
So when one of the things I've asked Meredith to do is to update our club page, our club website that has some of the materials that you can use to make your fundraising page. I'm going to ask her to put some photos up there, like the pictures we all have of ourselves holding words, and just some of the other photos that if you don't have a photo you want to use or use one of yourself, then we'll have some kind of basic Soroptimist specific photos you can use. So these are all things that I put in last year, and you can see my donors last year are still on here. And my goal is here and the amount from last year. Oh, we're supposed to set an end date. Oh, look at that. May 31st, 2020. Interesting. Okay. So we're supposed to put this year's big day of giving date, which is May 4th, as our end date for our campaigns this year. So probably all you'll have to do is update your and you can just go in here and edit your little message. You can go over here to settings and create your own URL, so that makes it a little, easier to type or read. You can, we're not going to do a team. I think that's too complicated, so we're going to skip that. You can customize what shows up on your Facebook if you show it on Facebook. So it's, if you want to use a different photo for Facebook, you can swap that out here. Oh, hashtags. We should probably do our hashtags, right? I don't know. What? Gather for Good? Evie, what hashtag should we be using?
For what?
I don't know, for fundraising for our club pages. There is
well, some of the ones are like Spotlight Soroptimist, Dream Big, Invest in Dreams, Best for Women, Soroptimist, Dream It Be It, Live Your Dream.
Okay, I'll do Invest in Dreams. Okay.
I don't know, Dream Big maybe, or
Give big.
whatever you want. So you have some settings here, and then there's a somewhere there's a place to do a thank you. Customize your thank you. So then under checkout, thank you page.
There you go.
So I'll have to update this. Add custom content.
Can I ask a so once I do this, then I send this off.
We'll get there. So this is for the people who already have one.
Okay.
I'm just kind of pointing out some of the new stuff, or where you'll want to update the pages you've already done. So, all I did this year was I updated the duration. I updated the picture, and then and that's pretty much it. My assumption is that this amount will reset on April 20th automatically. You won't have to do anything. So now if you have never done a page, then I'm going to show the video.
Okay.
Can you guys still see now it's the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 3 minutes and 42 seconds. So I'm going to play the video. And we can pause. If you want me to pause it at any point, just let me know. And I can, I have a place I want to pause and show some things. So here we go.
Big Day of Giving is the Sacramento region's annual celebration of giving to local causes that matter. You can create a personal fundraising page to support your favorite cause during Big Day of Giving. Hundreds of local nonprofits participate in Big Day of Giving, and you can find them all on the website. To create a Big Day of Giving fundraising page, go to bigdayofgiving.org and search for the organization you'd like to support. Next, click on the organization's profile. Then, click the Fundraise button. You'll need an account on Giving Edge, the website that powers Big Day of Giving, to create a fundraising page.
So that's another way to do it. There was that other way where you just go to Big Day of Giving and you scroll down and you click on Fundraise, and it'll walk you through the steps that way too. But you can just go to Big Day of Giving and search for Soroptimist International of Davis, and and then that's what it just showed you. So there's 2 ways to get there.
It, at least from what I can see on
You
here,
already have an account. Our system.
Did somebody say something? Oh,
is the video playing on your screen? From what I can see with your screen, it's just playing the audio.
oh, you guys can't see this?
Oh,
No.
Oh, sorry. Let me try it again.
Yeah, it's just the image, the beginning image of the bridge, but there was no like video to it. The audio was there.
Okay, well, let me try, maybe because it's in full screen. Let me try again. Sorry. Okay, can you see let me scroll back a little bit. Can you see the search bar on the purpley background now?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Fundraising page, go to bigdayofgiving.org and search for the organization you'd like to support. Next, click on the organization's profile. Then, click the Fundraise button. You'll need an account on Giving Edge, the website that powers Big Day of Giving, to create a fundraising page. If you already have an account, our system will recognize your email address and prompt you to enter your password. If you don't have an account, you'll be prompted to create a password. Next, log in. Once you log in, follow the system prompts to begin creating a fundraising page. Use the navigation bar on the left of the screen to edit your page and its settings. These are the required sections you'll need to complete. A brief title, an image or video representing your fundraiser.
Okay, so this is where I wanted to show some things we have on our website, our club website. That you can use to put into your fundraising page, and you can if you want to use this and update a page you already have, you can, or if you never had one, then you can use these to to populate your site. And some of these I think are still old, from 2022, so I'll be updating these. So if you scroll down, how to create a Big Day of Giving fundraising page, that this is last year's video, so I'm asking Meredith to update these links. But that also takes you to where it'll take you to a document where you can copy and paste. So if you're going to share on Facebook, these are some things that you can copy and paste out that will just write the little blurb for you, so you don't have to come up with it on your own. And you can see these are still last year. So we got to update these. But then down here, these are some of the things you can use to pull out to put into your fundraising page story. Or if you're going to send an email with a link to your page, you can copy and paste these here. And feel free to tweak them. It's great if you can personalize them. Take something here and then add a little line about, you know, why you decided to join this club, or why you think this is important group, or what your program you work on. Make it personal, because you're appealing to your friends, you're appealing to your network. So making it personal is really helps. And then I'll also have her put so if you here we go. So here's graphics. So these are all kind of generic. I'm gonna ask her, and these are all the Big Dog specific images. I'm gonna ask her to put some photos of our club with members or our activities, so you can use those for your profile picture if you want. So they don't have to be generic Big Day of Giving. But then you can pull any of these off for posting on your Facebook to thank people for donating, or to remind them coming up. If you want to change your Facebook header, you can. There's a ton of stuff in here. So let's go back to the video. Can you guys see the video here where it says uploading? Please wait for a preview.
Yes.
Okay.
The end date of your fundraiser. Select the day the Big Day of Giving concludes. This year, that date is May 4th. And a brief description of your fundraiser. Though it's not required, we recommend adding a goal for your fundraiser to inspire giving, and a short story about why this organization is important to you. Once you've completed filling out these sections, hit the publish button to launch your page. Once you publish the page, it's immediately live. But remember, only gifts made to your fundraising page during the Big Day of Giving window will count toward your selected cause's Big Day of Giving effort. You can navigate to settings to customize the URL for your fundraising page, and customize the photo and language that appears when you share the page on social media. If you'd like, head to the checkout section to edit the checkout steps and the thank you message that donors see when they give to your fund.
Okay, so she's going super, super fast. But we'll post this video on our we'll share out this video by email. We'll put it on our Facebook group page. And so you can do it, you can follow it step by step as you're doing your own page. But one thing I wanted to go back to is that checkout page, wherever it was, where is the different levels here. So minimum gifts are $15. The system for Big Day of Giving, through this system, they won't accept gifts under $15. So make sure, like Lisa, I think in your blurb, you were like, give 10, 20, whatever dollars. It has to start with 15. It can't be under 15. We send a Soroptimist sticker in our thank you notes to everybody who gives $15 and above, but we try to juice it up a little bit. So we say 20 and above and you get, a sticker. And then 75 and above, we're going to partner again with Do Good Shop. And you can opt out of a thank you gift. Your donors can opt out of a thank you gift, but for 75 and above, we are going to have a little extra special something from Do Good Shop that we will send them as a thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think we'll also do Jeanette and I will have to talk again, but I think we'll do another member incentive for if members create a page and raise, I think it's been 250 or more in the past, then we'll have another benefit, an incentive for members to set at least $250 as a goal. So that hopefully will help incentivize everybody to participate. So keep going.
Head to the checkout section to edit the checkout steps and the thank you message that donors see when they give to your fundraising page. You can also add any donations you receive offline, via check, for example, and see a record of people who made gifts to support your page.
Okay, so Marnie, if you want to do a page this year, but you still, or anybody wants to get donations offline, people who prefer to write checks or hand you cash or whatever, it can still count toward our goal and be counted on our tally, our leaderboard.
Okay.
By entering offline donations on your own. So this is new well, I don't know if it's new to me this year. Jeanette or I can do that, and we can put it on the organization page. Okay. But if you're trying to get to your goal and you have someone hand you a check, you want it to count toward your goal. So you can put your own offline donations when you in this donations tab.
Okay.
So, and all of this, if you need help, you want one of us to walk you through it, we can walk you through it. I'll bring my laptop to the business meeting, if we're doing our Live Your Dream thing, I'll bring my laptop anytime we're going to get together, and I'm happy to walk people through this. Oh, and we are going to have a matching donor again this year. We have our anonymous donor is going to be writing a check. I don't know how much for. So we will have a matching gift challenge to start us off. And so entering those offline donations will help meet that match amount as well.
Okay. Well, I hope to do that too, Maggie, since I haven't done it
All you
before.
need to do is
I
share
know
your fundraising page
I'm
with
going to
your
need help, but basically the idea is just to hit up your friends and make as much money as possible for SID, right?
Correct.
Okay, got it.
So Elaine, I'm happy to sit with you and help you make your page if you want.
I'd love that, Lori. And
And Marnie, the same goes to you.
Maybe
That'd be great.
Elaine and I should come over at the same time and you could help us.
Maybe
Yeah,
that
that sounds
would work.
good. We'll do it.
And then Leah's bringing you some material, and I have some because we'll start cutting our bags again soon.
Okay, good.
We've had a lot of fun.
Do we have a
making
club
hiking
goal?
bags.
We had
Yeah.
a $20,000 goal last year. Do we have a club goal?
I think I adjusted it down to 15,000 because I think we got 13 something last year. So that feels like an achievable reach for this year.
What was the donation last year that we were matching, or whatever you call it, the incentive? Was it
a $4,000 match last year?
4,000? Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what it will be this year yet. But I will let everybody know when I know. Okay, so
during the giving window for Big Day of Giving. They can give to your fundraiser by clicking the donate button. Please note that the minimum amount that can be donated for Big Day of Giving is $15. As a reminder, you can always log into your account to access your fundraising page by clicking the icon in the top right corner of bigdayofgiving.org. Select Managed Causes to edit your page or share updates with your supporters. There are marketing resources, such as messaging templates and Big Day of Giving graphics, you can use to spread the word to your network on our website. Just visit bigdayofgiving.org, navigate down to the Resources tab, and click on the section for fundraisers to access these tools. Thank you for creating a fundraising page to support a cause that matters to you during Big Day of Giving. Big Day of Giving is a
okay. So I did want to point out one. Okay, can you guys see my page now? Okay.
Yes.
So this button here, this link here, share this page. This is new to me, and it's really great. So if you click email, it opens your email program, and it puts your link in there. It's not, I don't know why it's not the custom URL I set up, but whatever. It puts the link in there, and then this is where you can cut and paste some of that language off of our website, or you just write your own message. You know, but don't send these out until after April 20th, because then it won't count for this year's Big Day of Giving. So that's a nice feature. Also, I don't know, can you see this? Can you see my emails?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. And then if you do Facebook, you might have to log in. Oh, there it goes. So, same deal. And you can make it public down here so that it's not just showing to your friends, it's showing public, or it could be just to your friends, whatever you want. And then this will automatically post. You can write, you know, early giving starts today. Please support me, help me reach my goal, $500 to support things like the Dream It Be It program, where I work every month at King High, something like that. And then when you post it to Facebook, this will be a link that takes people right to your page. So that's nice. I don't do Twitter, but I guess if you do
Email.
Twitter, same thing there too. So that is it for the how-to update. Jeanette and I went through and counted, I think, was it 9 members last year who are still with us, who had done pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9 plus me, 10. So I think as a committee and as a club, we should aim to have at least those 10 update and publish their pages, or update and share their pages, and then add a couple more at least. I would say I'd get to 15, or maybe even half our club, which would be a little more than that, 17, 18, something like that. So I guess, does anybody have any questions?
I do, Maggie.
Yes.
We've still got the ability to match on our own page as well.
That is a good question. Matching grants.
What was your question, Catherine? Match what?
Whether we had the ability to match donations on our own page. I know we did last year.
Like if a friend donates $20, you match it?
Correct.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah. So
Okay.
under,
I think didn't we just do that kind of, on our own? Like, I think I said I will match the first $250. So once it got to $250, then I just made a $250 donation. Isn't that how we did it?
yeah, can
I
you guys,
remember.
here, let me try and share again here. Can you guys see? So here, let me get back to, where was I? So here under fundraising tools, I'm seeing matching grants, create, So yeah.
Hmm.
It looks
I
like
didn't do anything like that. I just kind of did it on my own. But
yeah, I
maybe-
did too. And then every time somebody donated, then I went in and donated a like amount up to whatever it was, $250. But it looks like you can put it in. So if you have, but it looks like you can have multiple matches. So if you had, someone who was like, sure, I'll give you $100, but I'll match up to another $100 or something like that. You could do it that way. You could have multiple matches, it looks like. So,
So that would be for your own personal page, not for the whole club.
Yeah. So right now I'm in my own personal fundraising page. On the organization page is where we'll put the matching grant for the donor, for that will match. So now I'm not clear if that's going to match. Well, I'm guessing we'll get the match no matter what, but how they count donations towards that match, I'm not sure if it's only going to be donations to the organization page, or if it's going to only be donation, or if it will include donations to individual fundraising pages. All the money ends up in the same pot. But
I think that was to the whole pot, the matching donation, because I think that predominantly we got donations to individual people's pages, didn't we?
Yes. It looks like, so now I'm in the organization page, our club page, and I can put them. So I'll put the matching grant here. I will ask about how the matches work to the org page versus individual pages.
Good.
Like if they count twice. So if we have the $4,000, let's say it's $4,000 match we put on our club page, and you have, Lori, you're offering a $250 match. If someone gives $50, does it count toward that 4,000 and the 250, or only your 250? So we'll ask about that and clarify that. And so, yeah, you can still do it on your own. But it looks like they have put away a way to automate that.
So
Okay, I
Maggie,
didn't know about that. Go ahead.
oh, so I have a question about, so if we have, let's say 15 Soroptimists and they each set a goal of $500. Okay, let me get my calculator. So 15, 500, 7,500. Okay. What was our goal that we set this year for Big Day?
15,000.
15,000.
People can set higher goals in past years.
Yeah.
I set a lower goal for myself last year because I don't even remember what was going on, but there was a lot of stuff going on, and I was not. Anyway, I was not able to really focus on this last year.
Yeah, and I think last year everyone was donating to, Ukrainian refugees last year. So it was really tough to get donations for other causes. At least that was my experience. So we'd want maybe everybody just go ahead and put $1,000 goal, but really try try to reach that if we can. If we have 15 people at $1,000 each, then we'd reach our goal. But like you said, if we can get more than 15, then
they will still take people's money after we reach the goal. So
yeah, I think people should feel free to create a goal that they're comfortable with. Somebody might not be comfortable trying to reach $1,000. they might be comfortable with 250 or, whatever.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
if people give you more than your goal,
Great.
you still get the money. So, I think people should put what they're comfortable with.
It's a
Mhm.
good point.
So I also want to show, if people want to share, not be anonymous, it will show on your giving activity. And I'm assuming this will reset this year as well. But you can also go over here to donations, and you can set a custom date range. So I can go back to last year. That's weird. Why didn't it custom date range?
You stopped it at 4/5/22 before big day of giving.
Oh, thanks. Sorry. Well, I can't remember what date it was last year. There we go. So then you can see who's giving and how much, so you can track your own donations here. So if you've had a page in the past, I would suggest these are the people you reach out to, thank them for giving last year, let them know a little bit what we did as a club with their funds, the impact that their gifts had, and ask them to, after the 20th, ask them to give again. So that's another tool you can use if you've had a page in the past. So my questions for you guys here are, Jeanette and I, as like organizers, and I can stop this. We can see all of the donations that were made to SI Davis last year, and we can send kind of a club, like on behalf of the club, a message to all of last year's donors. Would anybody be opposed to that? Seems like a good idea to me. We can, Jeanette and I can reach out to the people who made pages last year, make sure they, get that video. We can send that video.
So this global email that you're going to send out to everybody who donated last year, is that going to prompt them to a site, to go and give again, where they might not come to our personal page? You know what I mean?
Good idea.
So last year, if you went to our organization page, and I think what should happen this year is that featured fun campaign support. Oh, so right here, campaign supporting this organization. Those will pop up. I don't know why it's not showing now. Oh, here, featured campaigns. Here it is. Oh, here we are.
Would it be though if the club sent it out and then Lori has somebody and she sent it out, like a duplicate? Like
that's what
right.
I'm definitely going to reach out to all those people that gave to me last year. So I'm just wondering if
you don't want to
necessary to have two things going to them.
I don't think 2 touches is too much.
Okay.
I wouldn't do more than that. And my plan, what I did last year and probably this year, is I sent out emails to friends and family deliberately showing that it was a form email. I mean, I addressed it, dear friends and family or something. I didn't want somebody thinking that it was a one-on-one
I see what you
tag. It was like, here's my spam email, feel free to delete, I'll never know. And I think something like that comes from the club, and another thing that comes from the member, is not an unreasonable approach.
So I just reactivated the featured campaigns, which is basically everyone's campaign, I think. I don't know why. I don't know how they decide who gets featured and who doesn't. But so this updated with my picture, and I think these will all reset. All of these funds raised will reset on April 20th, which is when early giving starts. So, so this is a way someone can come to SI Davis organization page, and it looks weird because I'm logged in and I'm a page administrator, but it will this will reset. We had 93 donors last year, which is pretty awesome, pretty amazing. 93 people gave to our organization. And then these will reset with your new pictures and zero out. And then this can be how your friends find your page. But, you know, I think my mom gave to the club page. Like, it all ends up in the same place. So it's not the end of the world if, I mean, unless, I guess, it doesn't help you meet your goal, but like, we'll account for that. It's, you know, if you're going for the prize, we will account for that. If you're like, oh, my mom gave to the club page, like, we'll count that towards your total. So this is probably a good way if somebody follows that link, that email that we send, that we're going to send globally, and we can share the organization's giving page. And I can include a line, you know, scroll down to featured campaigns to find a personal page and support someone's personal fundraising goal or something like that.
Yeah, put that on there. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lisa,
I'll just,
question?
yeah, no, we'll just, we're at 12:30 right now, so
Oh,
I
okay.
just wanted to take a moment. You know, when I do my big day of giving, since my birthday is May 16th, I usually try to tie it in like, hey, this is kind of a birthday fundraiser too. And, you know, I really try to push like, okay, I'm going to be 42 this year, so everybody donate $42, you know, try to do something. I try to do something creative, you know, just as a way of generating more interest to my page. So I didn't know if anybody else had any themes that they were going to focus on. I know you're going to mention Dream It, Be It in yours, and so maybe another Soroptimist wants to emphasize Live Your Dream, or like you said, just go to the website and then pull that language off of there that Meredith put for us to have as prompts.
I think making it personal is the most fruitful. People give to, it's a peer-to-peer campaign, and people give to peer-to-peer campaigns not so much because they believe strongly in the mission or the organization. They have to trust that but really they're trusting you, that it's a worthy organization, and they're supporting you in your goal to raise funds for this organization, or whatever it is, walk 100 miles or whatever it is, you know, whatever these peer-to-peer campaigns are. It's almost lesser about the organization that's being supported and the individual who's asking. So
True.
You know, if you've been a member for 23 years, give $23, because I've been a member. I've been giving to this organization for 23 years, and, you know, help me celebrate 23 years of working with this organization by giving $23. Or I'm going to be 50 this year, so you know, give $50 and help me celebrate my birthday early by supporting this organization.
I could make the 10,000 all by myself if I got enough friends. 75 times.
There you go.
75.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, make it personal, make it cute, put your pets in there.
It's so true, because one of my donors, Felicia, her grandmother was a Soroptimist. So she made that personal contact, like, okay, in memory of my grandmother, here's a donation to your big day of giving. But, you know, I personalized it. I've been a Soroptimist this many years. And so that's how I got her to donate. Maybe she'll match again this year. I don't know, but I'll try again, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Wendy.
So I have a couple things. I'm leaving next week for most of the rest of the month. And so I'm really not going to be able to be doing all the social media like I was, because I won't be back till right before.
Okay.
And what was the other thing? Oh, the enterprise just sent me the heater on, it's burning me. wanted us to re-up on the ad that we did last year. We did a quarter-page ad. It was 300. Well, I don't remember what it was last year. It's to do the same ad, and we really wouldn't have to change anything about it. It would be $350. And I don't know if we have that, what we have in our budget. It'd be an extra $100 for a digital ad, which wouldn't be a bad idea because people could click straight through to our club page for that to donate, and would be a lot more beneficial. Or we just do that one. I don't know. But I mean, bump that one up and do just digital. I think so, since so many people are reading it just online now.
So it's just the digital ad is $100, or it's
Well, I think it's an add-on. I don't know how much just the digital is.
okay. I don't know if there's a way to know where the clicks come from.
Yeah, I think I might be able to give you that, but that's $100 for 15,000 impressions. I have she just sent this to me like an hour ago, so it was just good timing. But I have the quote sheet that I could open that has more details that might have. It doesn't really. They're just.
So Wendy, when do you get back into town? When do you come back?
The 27th, but
Okay.
yeah, and
So you can still do some social media, but in that case, like our global email that Maggie was talking about to all your donors, that would really help because you get a lot of donors on your page.
Well, so. I did the first year or two, and then last year I didn't send an email, so I didn't get quite as much. I was just I was kind of tired of being of asking the same people all the time, and it went down significantly. But I also I get kind of
Good morning.
Annoyed that it's that we're trying to drink from the same trough constantly and not looking for new sources of fundraising because our families and friends can't be the ones supporting this club. We already are doing a lot to support it. So.
Yeah. Well, I think diversifying our other fundraising streams and making them more broadly appealing to the general public or to the Davis community is totally something we should be focusing on. And it sucks that LunaFest went away because that's totally one of those things. Obviously, beer and wine, they didn't even know who we were and why we were there and what our club was about, so totally. But this campaign is a peer-to-peer giving campaign. And it works because it's a personal ask. So trying to make this not so personal is not super, like trying to appeal to the Davis community to give to SI Davis. There's thousands of nonprofits that participate in Big Day of Giving. And for someone to just like, oh, I don't know who I'm going to give to. I'm going to go on the Big Day of Giving page and like look for women and choose from all of the
some people do it that way. Yeah, but yeah.
Some do, few don't. Most of their money comes from people we know. So yes, we should be asking beyond, and Gather for Good is an effort to go beyond just us. And LunaFest was that, and Soup Night can be that. Like, yes, we should be doing that too. But I don't think we should not do this because we don't have.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm sorry, I sounded like a Debbie Downer. I'm just, it's just hard to ask this,
right,
the same people every year, and so
totally
people coming in,
and hard to bear that what we need is more than these 9 people on the meeting. We need, that's the problem. We need all 37
Maggie,
or whatever.
What did you say about Big Day, about LunaFest?
Oh, there is going to be no more LunaFest. The Luna Bar peoples aren't doing the movie festival anymore.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
So
we had
right
really
now,
exciting plans for it too.
So right now, Big Day of Giving is our biggest single fundraiser.
Okay.
And I'm sure
So,
we'll talk more about fundraisers at maybe a retreat, right? We'll make that like a retreat topic or something in the
yeah,
future.
for sure, because
Yeah.
because we can't keep supporting our community programs and our community spending
With our savings.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
What we've been doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and definitely there are members who do other peer-to-peer type fundraisers, and maybe they do, Facebook for their birthday, or they do other things, and that's totally fine. And but I think each member, so if I get on my soapbox a little bit, SIA, our federation, treats us like the donors. But really, we're the fundraisers, and they need to be doing a better job of training us to be fundraisers.
Thank you.
Rather than us being the donors and asking us to buy tickets and to give to this campaign and the go big or do big or whatever, all of those things. Yeah, we should be supporting if we don't support this organization with our own funds, why are we, if we're not on the list, if SI Davis is not on your list of who to give to, then, yeah, we're fun. We're a good social organization, but we should be on the list. But I think what SIA can do much better is training us to be fundraisers. And this is one component of fundraising, is peer-to-peer giving, but also creating fundraisers that appeal to the community and tap new resources and seek partnerships or sponsorships or whatever. That is where I see a gap in what we get as members of this organization, and where I'm been trying to fill that in with some of these other ideas that aren't so asking our friends to come to this event and asking our friends to buy a ticket to that, asking our friends to buy a raffle thing, so
It's a work in progress. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, but I thank you, Maggie, for all the information for today's meeting. Are there any more questions? And of course, I'm happy to meet with anyone who needs help with a Big Day of Giving page, because I'll get mine up and running. Maggie, go ahead.
So I did get some posters, some like lawn sign size posters, big, and then some smaller ones that where you can fill in, I support Big Day of Giving, or something. It has Big Day of Giving, and it has a place for us to put our organization name. Ooh. So I will also bring those to to the business meeting, and to, if we're going to do a Live Your Dream, I see it's TBD, but I've had the 26th down.
Yeah, the 26th. Yeah, Lori's reserved the Steve's Pizza room, so we have that. I know Meredith has been sick, so I think she just hasn't updated the calendar.
Okay.
And then Meredith is going out of town from the 10th through, I think, the 17th. So,
okay.
But we'll get it in the newsletter and everything. Website.
Okay. And I'll bring those posters so that people, and Jeanette, I have a t-shirt for you. I'll bring those posters so people, if they don't have a picture they like, or they want to be in a group shot with some other people, I can bring those posters that are colorful to our in-person things. We can take some photos that people can use for their campaign pages.
So Maggie, if Max removes the weeds on the corner in my front yard today, it'd be a perfect place to put a lawn sign.
Okay.
So save one for me. It's on the corner of Catalina. It's a great location.
Yes, you're right. And
so the target.
So I have 4 lawn signs.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Catherine. Target date for the emails and for having our page done is the 22nd?
The 20th.
Okay.
April 20th. Early giving starts on the 20th.
And that's when you want the emails to go out?
I would send emails. I will send the global email on the 20th, and directing people to the, thanking people and putting the link in for the main page, and then mentioning that they can find individuals' campaign pages from that link. But yes, ideally, if you can update your page by the 20th, which really it should be fairly minor.
I just
then-
did it during this meeting. I think I'm done.
Yeah, I saw you changed your photo. And they've removed a lot of the hurdles. Like it used to be either Jeanette or I would have to approve it, and they've removed a lot of the hurdles there. Then yeah, I would. So from the 20th to the 4th counts towards our big day of giving total. So you might want to send your follow-up emails, like wait a week and then send your follow-up emails, because that'll be the second touch, maybe 27th.
Yeah, that all sounds good. And then I'm not going to do happy money in today's program meeting because we're all going to be putting our happy money towards our big day of giving goal. I'm sure at some point soon in the future. Oh yes, Lori.
I just had a question for if you or Maggie had heard anything about the Welcome to Davis sign medallion. Has that been ordered or received, or is there do we have an actual quote? I just got another email from the treasurer of SI Greater Davis.
I poked Emily about it. She had to approve the proof.
Yeah, I think I mean, I saw the second proof and it looked good, and I think that was like last week, maybe. I think it's probably just waiting to be picked up or made, or maybe she hasn't been notified yet that it's ready, but it takes a while.
Okay, so it's coming along.
Yeah, I think it's been ordered. I will ask Emily. I don't know that I haven't seen an invoice. Have you, other than the initial estimate or quote? I haven't seen an actual invoice.
Okay, yeah, I never saw anything, but this treasurer, they're considering paying for part of it. They already said they would split the 150 with us, and she keeps asking me, have you heard anything about this yet? And I'm like, no, but it's coming along.
I also haven't heard from the city about any kind of like
Maintenance.
When the actual updating or
will happen, or
renovation and mounting will happen. So I'm sure I'll be the last person to know.
We can ask Leah, right?
Yeah,
I know. So, well, I'll add that to the meeting agenda so we can stay on top of it. All right, I'm going to stop recording here. Let's see, stop recording.